Hi, welcome to Integrative Preparedness. I'm Steve Smith. I want to talk for a minute today about ignorance, uh, my own, not anybody else's. Uh, I know I've come on here a couple of times confessing to my ignorance of most things technological. Um, I can't promise that this will be the last time that I do that, but we'll see. I went on, I discovered a few, and this is kind of a mea culpa and an apology to some of you whose comments and messages to me on various platforms. I haven't gotten back to you because I didn't see them, so I'm about to tell you why. A couple weeks ago, I guess 3 weeks, I don't know what, sometime back, um, I happened to notice as I was going through different pages of the YouTube site that I still don't. I couldn't get to any of them on purpose still if I tried. But I happened to notice that one tag said, see, I can't even remember. It's something about unapproved comments or something like that. Anyway, so I clicked it and I saw that there were some on there. And so I looked at them and they were all fine. Um, Except that they had links in them, which I think I had put that, made that selection in there, you know, how you do hold all comments with links for approval. And I hadn't checked. I never think about that. And so I looked at them and they were all fine. And so I thought that I had approved them. And there you go. And then when I happened to review, take a look at the comments again on that particular one, I think it was the Gulch one, um, or was it? No, I think it was before that. It was before that sometime. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, um, but I looked on there and they weren't up. They weren't showing the comments that I had approved or I thought I had approved weren't showing. So I obviously did something wrong there, and I tried to get them back because I don't want to dump people's comments. First off, I enjoy them, and then I think that's kind of lousy if somebody takes the time to comment and they don't see their comment up there. But anyway, somehow I messed up on that, and apparently that I didn't get them approved right, or I don't know what happened. But if your comment was among those, please accept my apology. It wasn't done on purpose. I think that I've only dumped one comment in all of my um, um, of the ones who have put them up here, and you know, doesn't matter why that was. But anyway, this is because of my own ignorance. So the other day, yeah, then the one that I put up about Gulch. After a day or two, I saw that there were no comments up there, and I thought, well, I don't think that was it really any more boring than most of mine. So I don't, what in the world happened. And so I started pecking around and hunting around and went back on the pages and said, well, certainly somebody had to comment on that. Not that I get all that many comments. The one that I get are great. Thank you all for them. I really enjoy them and learn something from them. And sometimes just enjoy the back and forth and the hey, how are you stuff. Um, but anyway, I went back to say, well, certainly somebody is bound to comment. Let me see if somebody um, said something and it got stuck in the approval jail. So I went over there, and sure enough, there were all these comments had been held and for approval, and most of them didn't have any links in them. And so I got to pecking around and wondering and why that happened. And I found out that somehow, and I don't think I did it, but heck, I could have, I'm not going to blame anybody else when I'm not sure that it wasn't me that did it. Um, I found that the thing had been selected to hold all comments. I don't know why that happened. It wasn't me who did it intentionally. And I'm not saying that I'm the victim of any big conspiracy or anything. It's just what happened. So I'm sorry about that. That leads me over into other things. When I'm checking my email, certain emails, and I have several emails that I do different things on. Um, I get these notifications occasionally about people that have left comments on the Facebook page, the Stonemont series, and then my personal one. I don't know. I don't have much to do with any of that stuff. I only have a Facebook page because somebody suggested that, in order to help promote the book or whatever, I should have one, and I'm kind of glad that I put one up there. Not that I check it very often, but I get nice comments on it, and I enjoy getting back to people, and I should, and I fully intend, as soon as I can find somebody to teach me how to do this. Um, uh, to get better at that. So anyway, this is just a big old I'm sorry, and I blame it on my ignorance, and I'm an old dinosaur. And I mean, there's guys older than me that do very well at this, so I'm not going to blame it on that either. I had a friend of mine even back in my 20s, and he was an electronics warfare guy from one of the really cool agencies, and we were drinking coffee one time, and he shook his head at me and said, you know, Smith, you're a throwback. And you know what? He was right. And he's still right. I am kind of, so I tell people that they're going to be, they're still trying to drag me kicking and screaming into the 20th century and let alone the 21st. But anyway, I just wanted to say, if you have emailed me, if you have commented, and for some reason I haven't gotten back to you, or you haven't seen your comment up there, it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't for me. It was simply because I don't still know what I'm doing with this stuff. So, but I am enjoying making these videos, and I'm enjoying very much the responses that I get and the comments, and I thank you all for those, and I want to thank also everybody who's come over to Patreon. I think I'm going to put another one up on that over about gun handling tomorrow, and so anyway, just thanks again. It's a beautiful day out there today. But every day is a beautiful day. The sun's shining out there, so I don't have that snow and rain and fog that I like so much. But I'll do my best with the sunshine. So I'll just leave it at that, and say thanks for your comments, and I'll try to do better. And you all have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.